Hello, Cancer. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm doing the readings just a little bit different today. I'm starting out with my Mystic Moon Oracles deck. It's been very insightful at the readings so far that I've done today, so I'm going to keep rolling with it. Cancer, I'm doing this reading on March 5th, so if you're seeing this around that time, that could be significant, but also whenever this reading comes across your path, there could be a message here for you. So let's just see what the messages are for Cancer. We have signs, we have release, we have abandoned. Whew. A lot of these readings, I have to say, have been kind of heavy today, but very, very insightful. So let's just see what we have. All right. There is the releasing of something, and I feel like it's your unawakened self. The signs are pointing to you to release some abandonment here. And I feel like you're receiving this message here. We have metamorphosis as well. There is definite change and transformation going on regarding something that you were unawakened about. And I feel like this has to do with something that was latent within you that you did not realize you were operating from. Is what I'm thinking about that. Metamorphosis. So this releasing, I feel like forgiveness is what's going to help with this metamorphosis. We have pause and separation here. Okay, so the metamorphosis isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight, the metamorphosis. So there is going to be a pause here where I do feel like you're going to have to take some time to do the work on the forgiveness of something within you that you were operating from. And I feel like it had to do with feeling abandoned, and maybe some kind of separation. Could have been somebody left, or there's just feeling abandoned after or because of a separation. Yeah, we have whatever this is, it's definitely keeping you stuck. Mirroring and patience. So the patience is kind of showing a child. I'm feeling inner child abandonment wounds is what I'm getting here. That's really, like, you may have been stuck, but we have signs here. So it's like something's pointing the way. And I feel like this mirroring is something that you are putting out into the universe that is being mirrored back to you. There's a lot of communication going on here. Something is being received, and it's a message. What do we have for this unawakened? The unawakened grief. These are hard readings right now, but I'm going to power through this because I feel like there's situations and people who are feeling very stuck in some kind of grief right now. I feel like that mirroring is where something is being reflected back to us that needs forgiveness, that needs to be healed. The grief of abandonment from our inner child. I just talked about this in the Aquarius reading, which had to do with the ghosts from the past and still holding a candle to that, still holding space for that, you know? All of these just fell out into my lap, so we'll look at those in just a moment. Yeah, we have metamorphosis. So I do feel like something's going to come through that's going to give us, it's going to transform us, and it's going to give us a new understanding. The vibrations card is here. I feel like we can definitely feel this. And I like that the pause in the vibrations is here, because it's like you need to take this pause so that you can feel the vibrations of the direction that you're being moved right now. All right. So on the separation card, we have mute, divine timing, inner child, summer, and offer. There's something here that I feel like is going on inside that you are not speaking of, but it's always running in the background, you know. Divine timing is, it's time for this to be addressed. This could be something having to do with the season of summer. It could be just, you know, maybe you're dealing with somebody who was born under a summer sign or something like that. It's going to be different things for different people. But we also have offer. Maybe it's a happy offer. Maybe it's some offer coming in this summer. But divine timing is here. Somebody's being quiet on something right now. Maybe they're doing the soul searching of the inner child as well. Oh, we have the numbing card. We have the crossroads card. Definite healing, solitude, ascending up and out of this grief, becoming awakened to the grief that is inside that we've been operating out of. This divine masculine could be what the forgiveness is about, actually. So bottom of the deck, yeah, there's the shadow work that came up earlier as well. There's a new understanding here with the metamorphosis, the understanding about why there's been this seemingly being bound to something, whether it's a vice or an ego or whatever this is that you have been controlled by, essentially, right? So the pause, the vibrations, the self-worth, I feel like has to do with feeling the good, happy vibrations of, you know, taking the pause, the time out to come to feel your own self-worth. And this does lead to reinvention here. We have the reinvention card. There's definite transforming and reinvention that is going on here for you, Cancer. Let's get some more messages here. This solitude here with this communications and received, I feel like there's so much, like she's sitting here very kind of peaceful and tranquil, but this communication and that received card, it's like there's so much going on in her mind right now that she just needs to take a break, and she needs to, I mean, those are so many messages, so many crossed wires, so much going on, and somebody just needs a break from that. Two of Swords coming out of feeling stuck in something here with the numbing, the stuck, and the signs. So I feel like there are signs as far as, I feel like there's a knowing of what you need to do, because somebody's been stuck for too long with that Two of Swords. Somebody's been on guard for too long. The Six of Cups is here in the reverse. This is, again, you know, thinking about the past and like a sad kind of way. There's some kind of sadness from the past, and it's like you've come to a crossroads where you're gonna have to work through it. We have the High Priestess in reverse here for this abandoned, patience, and the healing card. So there could be some secrets coming out about that. But the High Priestess reverse is, I think it's something that you have kept to yourself, and maybe part of the healing is in sharing that wisdom with others, is what I get. Three of Cups is in the reverse. Could be third-party situation, but I'm feeling more of draining of your joy and celebration. Maybe you've isolated yourself from friends. The Eight of Swords is here, which is being stuck, you know, tied and stuck. And that's interesting because it does come on the unawakened and the grief and the ascending card. So it is about getting yourself unstuck from this place of you were operating from that, and it is about ascending that. It's about rising above that place of being stuck in your mind. The Hanged Man is there for the forgiveness, the fall, the divine masculine. There's some kind of sacrifice that needs to happen here. And in sacrifice, I'm saying see something differently so that you can forgive it. So that maybe if you do hold space and light for something, it's not in a way that's going to hold you back anymore. It's in a way that's going to free you. But the Hanged Man is about purposefully keeping yourself in a place to learn something from that thing, you know. But it is about to see something differently as well. We have the Knight of Swords here in the reverse on the Metamorphosis, the Understanding, and the Bound. I think this has been something where you've probably had to cut this off before and regenerate from it, but it's like it ultimately just takes over and rears its ugly head again every time that you think that you've gotten it cut out of your life. There's still something that's still it's still having a hold over you. And there's a change, there's a transformation, there's a metamorphosis of a new understanding about why this thing had you bound or has you bound. So the pause, the vibrations, the self-worth, we have the Ten of Cups. You know, the Ten of Cups is happy emotions, the happily ever after, the feeling safe in the confines of relationship and family. I feel like this is the self-worth part with this Ten of Cups is that you have to feel this for yourself internally to see it outside of yourself is what I'm getting with that. The Five of Cups is reversed here. Whew, this is a lot with the Five of Cups reversed. It's like we have something here that somebody's heart was broken. They've kept this. It's been operating in the background, but it's like they don't speak about it, but it's almost like it's always there. And I feel like it has been for a long time. I feel like somebody's grieved this for a long time, and it's time to redress in a higher way for ourselves, to refine ourselves from this disappointment, from this loss. On the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Yeah, cut this out of your life. It's time to, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway is what I'm getting with that. Let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle card that came out really quick. And we have the Chopped Wood and it's in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Thinker. Let's look at that Chopped Wood in the reverse. I think it talks about like, you don't have to clean up other people's messes, just your own. The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about dreams. You have to get out of the chair and make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to make tiny incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you. So all you have to do is take small steps towards doing this. I feel like you're going to be guided. Some of it does have to do with seeing something differently, but it also comes at a sacrifice here. And I feel like what the sacrifice is whatever you're holding, whatever space or ghost from the past that you are holding a candle for, it's talking about forgiveness, because in forgiveness comes the release that we have here. And I think that forgiveness is a key thing here. And when that happens, it's, you know, that could be the one small step that this is talking about. That's what I have for you, Cancer. Please like, share, subscribe, help me grow my channel. And thank you for watching.